I saw a double rainbow. That's a sign. It's not just a rainbow, but it's a double rainbow.
It's time for Friday Cryday! Feels good to let it out.
How many times do you think you've cried since the last time we played this game?
So many.
50?
I couldn't even count. I just be crying. Sometimes I'll just be sitting by myself and I start crying, thinking about a moment. Flashes in my brain.
Thinking about crying.
I just cry. You know what I mean?
So there's your basis of this. And the reason that a lot of tears have come about, in case you're just joining us back for the new year, Jess got engaged a couple of weeks ago. And so now we've got the wedding tears. We've got the wedding planning tears. We've got the engagement tears. There's a lot of potential. Here's how this game is played is, as an emotional person, Jess is going to present to you 3 reasons of why she may have cried this week. You, as an educated person, are going to try to deduct which one was the real cry. So 2 of these made up or wasn't actually the cry. One was the real cry for the week.
Story number 1. As you guys know, I'm newly engaged. And when we got back to the studio this week, there was a package waiting for me.
No, we're not starting with this one.
Listen, y'all are not going to believe this. I literally got an engagement present from the queen, her freaking self. I'm talking about none other than
Beyonce.
Old Bay. I walk in the studio and Old Bay, like, you know Old Bay?
You know
Old Bay?
You've probably eaten it your whole life.
Literally sent me a box of like so many goodies and was like, Jess, we're so happy you found your forever bae.
It's a true story.
Love the OG bae.
It's a true story.
I fell apart.
I know the story's true. I just don't know the tears were real. All right, story number 2.
Story number 2. So this week has genuinely been an emotional roller coaster for me. I don't think that statement has ever been more true in my life. Like very high highs and very low lows. But yesterday, I saw a double rainbow. And I was on the phone with my friend complaining about like a lot of things. And I was like, wait, that's a sign. Everything's going to be fine. Like, it's not just a rainbow, but it's a double rainbow. When was the last time we saw a double rainbow?
I don't know, Jess. I'm not sure. I can't answer that question for you. Story number 3.
So one night this week before Garage Boy and I were about to go to bed, he like turned over and looked at me and was like, I can't wait to marry you.
Oh, stop.
And I can't wait to start a family.
Stop.
And this conversation we've had numerous times before. But for some reason, the first time that he said this since us getting engaged, like, felt so different.
Yeah.
And it was a really special moment.
I really hope it's story number 3. But just from the energy coming off of you, I'm afraid it's the stupid rainbow story.
Never call a rainbow stupid.
Not that language. What do you think's the real cry?
First is Carol from Ellicott City on line 3.
Hello, Carol. Good morning.
Good morning.
Is it story number 1, number 2, or number 3?
Number 2.
And why did you say number 2? That's the one about the rainbow. Why the rainbow?
Because it's a sign.
Yeah.
It's a sign if anyone ever needed a sign.
That, my money is 100% on the rainbow story because it should be number 3, but I know how Jess gets sometimes. Jess, was that the real cry this week?
It wasn't the real cry, but I freaked out. Y'all can see it on my Instagram. I was screaming in my car.
There should have been tears. Okay, like it's unlike her.
I
So
freaked out.
Thank you, Carol. Thank you for playing. We appreciate you. Who's next?
Thank you.
Beautiful
Bye-bye.
Beverly on line 4 is next.
Beautiful Beverly from our 6 o'clock club. Good morning.
Hi.
Hey there.
All right, you got 2 options left. Is it story number 1 or story number 3?
Number 1.
Story number 1, Old Bay.
Yeah.
Why'd you guess that one?
Because I know how passionate Jess is about testing the Old Bay with different foods every week.
Yep. 80% of Jess's wardrobe now is turned into Old Bay.
I'm literally...
She, honest to God, like real story, Jess goes, I don't know why they like me so much. And I literally said, because you wear nothing but their logo.
I said that while I had an Old Bay hat on and an Old Bay hockey jersey on. And I was like, I wonder why they like me. I feel so blessed. Like, how did I get here? And he looks over and he's like, because you're a walking billboard for Old Bay and you have a problem.
Yeah. Is that the real cry, Jess?
It's not the real cry, but I lost my mind.
Okay.
I fell to the floor.
Beautiful Beverly, thank you for trying. Okay, I'm happy. This actually makes me happy. Then. There's only one contestant left. Who is this?
This is Charles and Glen Burnie.
Charles!
We thought it was story number 3, me and my son here.
What is your son's name?
Carson. We think it's because she just got engaged, so it's very close, and she would have cried.
Carson, do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Carson agrees. Jess, is Carson a wise man over here?
A very wise
Yeah,
man. That
that's
is
his-
definitely the reason why I cried this week.
That is so freaking cute.
Yeah.
Carson, how do you feel about that story? You like that story?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna say that to your partner one day? Look over them.
And we're dropping them off at school. We need
He's
to
like,
get them
I can't wait to get out of this car any faster. I
Yeah,
feel
he's
awkward
like,
now.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Guys, congratulations. It's a special moment though, right? Like
Yeah.
for some reason when it's reality,
It's so different. It's so different, and so it's weird. But I could not be more excited.
like your fiance. Do you like is that sunk in yet?
Yeah, not really.
Not yet.
Not really.
Give it time.
Kramer and Jess.
On demand.
Like right now. Listen to full episodes now at kramerandjess.com.